Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the elevator pitch, how to create an elevator pitch. But before we get to that, let's talk about what an elevator pitch actually is and how you can use one. So an elevator pitch is basically a quick description of your background and your experience. It's kind of like how you may introduce yourself in a job interview situation or the first time you meet somebody. It's a bit like saying, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Paul. I'm a business English teacher. I help business professionals with their communication, presentation and writing skills. That's kind of like an elevator pitch. Yeah. It should be short, should be somewhere between 30 and 60 seconds. And you can really give any information you want in your elevator pitch. It doesn't have to be about you personally. You could be trying to sell somebody an idea. You could be introducing concepts with your elevator pitch. But it's a good thing to practice an elevator pitch, introducing yourself to people, because this is something that we have to do quite regularly. So that's what an elevator pitch is. And I think an elevator pitch, if created and used correctly, is your opportunity to make a real connection with somebody the first time you meet them. Okay? I think in reality, most people give elevator pitches, whether you realize it or not, whenever you introduce yourself. Yeah? Whenever you're perhaps meeting a new contact, a new colleague, or a new supplier for the first time, you're introducing yourself. Okay? So the opportunity to introduce yourself happens all the time, and that's why preparing for your next opportunity, okay, is a very important step when you are marketing yourself and also your company. So get yourself a good elevator pitch. In a personal elevator pitch, there are some elements that you always want to make sure are present. So number one, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Paul. Number two, present the problem. Perhaps present the problem that you want to fix for somebody. So this could be, if this was a sales pitch, what is the problem that your product or your service solves? In a job interview, perhaps the problem might be they need somebody with the skill that you have. Okay, present the problem. Then, number three, you have to present your solution to the problem. Yeah. So, in a sales situation, you're introducing yourself, you're telling somebody about, or you're introducing a problem they have, and then you're going to say, well, I can help you. I can help you with my XYZ product. Yeah. Number four, share what's known as your value proposition. What is your value proposition? Yeah. Amongst all of your competitors, amongst all of the other people out there who can do what you do, what makes you unique? What makes you different? What makes you special? Okay. Finally, and this is really important if you are in some sort of sales scenario, add a call to action. Add a call to action. Ask them to call you. Ask them to take your business card. Ask them for their email address. Yeah. Ask them for something. Ask them to take action somehow. Okay. So I want to present you now with a 6-step process to help you write a perfect elevator pitch. So number one, who are you? Write a sentence about yourself. Okay. Whatever it is you are or you do that you want people to know about. Yeah. Number two, what do you do or what do you offer? Yeah. You might have a mission statement about your product or your service. If not, write a sentence or two, okay, about what you do. Okay. How does your work impact other people? Okay. What problem do you solve? This is number three. So everybody needs to solve a problem. As an English teacher, I think I solve the problem of helping you guys communicate more effectively in English. That's the problem that I solve, hopefully. Yeah? Okay. Number four, how are you different? Well, what makes me unique? That's a good question, but I am very different to everybody else. I have my own sort of style, my own personality. But what makes you different to everybody else? Another great thing to include in your elevator pitch is to ask a question. Yeah? Asking questions of people makes them think, makes them have to think a little bit harder than just listening to you. So ask them a question. Make your question something that is, I know, very specific, very interesting and relevant to the person you are speaking to. Okay. Finally, a call to action. At the end, you want to make sure that your lead, the person that you've just met, that possible great job opportunity, okay, you want to make sure that after you finish your elevator pitch, they are going to take some action. So you give them something or you ask them for something. Yeah, you give your business card, you ask for an email address, a call to action. Okay, and make sure they know that once you've taken their email address that you're going to send them an email. Yeah. So there are many reasons and many times when you could use an elevator pitch. And your elevator pitch doesn't have to be just about you. You could use elevator pitches to introduce new ideas or new concepts to people. You could use an elevator pitch to introduce statistics about something. The idea of the elevator pitch is just a great way to help you introduce new ideas to somebody, something new, okay? So it could be about you, it could be at a networking event, it could be a job interview, or it could be like a formal meeting such as, the first time you meet a client, for example, yeah? But you might also want to perhaps introduce a new or dynamic idea to your business colleagues or to the people you're working with on the project team. You might want to persuade your boss of something. You might just want to introduce a new topic of conversation. Yeah? Alternatively, instead of introducing yourself, you might actually want to introduce other people. Okay? Or you might just want to share something that's interesting about you. Okay? So consider creating and using elevator pitches, okay, as a way of introducing new ideas to people.